to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today's beer is going to be a pretty special beer. It's going to be another beer from the Hair of the Dog Brewery. I've only had one of their beers, which I also reviewed, which was the Hair of the Dog Rose, which they don't brew anymore, which was the triple. But today's beer is going to be the only Hair of the Dog beer I currently get. It's going to be the Hair of the Dog Adam. The style of this beer is it's a traditional ale brewed according to an old recipe, like most traditional ales are. That's just a catch-all category for that. But it's called Adam because it's brewed according to a style called an Adambier, which originates from Dortmund or Dortmund in Germany. And it's on 10% in a 12 fluid ounce bottle or 35 centiliters. But I've got some info here from the website. Adam is a recreation of a historic beer style. Originally made in Dortmund, Germany, it was the first beer I produced when I opened Hair of the Dog Brewery. Rich in flavor, Adam is best served as a dessert beer. It is great with chocolate or cigars, or just a warm fire and good company. There isn't really the hair on the back is pretty much the same. It said Adam is made with Northwest hops, organic Pilsner malt, and a variety of specialty grains. The flavors in this beer have been compared to chocolate, smoke, leather, and figs. Brewed in loving memory of Adam Kirchhoff. Brewer and friend. But let's get this Adam cracked open. I've heard so many good things about this, so it should be quite nice. I definitely get some smoke from the cap there. This is batch 71, and wow, you can smell the beer from here. On their website, they have a guide to where you can see which batches are brewed when, and also if you should age your batch. I don't know when this batch is from, because some reason batch number 71 isn't listed on the websites, but I'm guessing it's one of the newer batches. But look at that. That is a deep, deep dark brown color with a big, nice, frothy looking head. I get some reddish nose when I hold it up to light, some ruby red, but other than that it looks deep, dark brown with a big 3.5 finger frothy, actually slightly creamy looking head. But I'll be back in a second when this head has evaporated a bit. Okay guys, I'm back. The head just doesn't seem to go anywhere, but now it's settled a little bit, so let's check out the aroma. Ah, that smells really big and complex. Yeah, that is just strange. I've never had that in a beer before, really. It does remind me of leather. Yeah, what? That is just strange. A leather-like, for example, from a fresh leather vest or leather jacket, or a new one. That type of aroma. Yeah, leather, definitely. That's strange. And then also, there's a decent amount of smoke in here, some dark fruit, a slight nuttiness to it as well. But the most obvious aroma is that leather, along with the smoke, which is really strange. Slightly woody as well. Smells really nice though. Not off-putting, that leather aroma. But let's see if it is good, this beer. Let's give it a taste. If we can get to the beer for the head. Oh wow, that is complex. That is a big beer. The body on it is nice and full. It is creamy. You can definitely slightly taste it's a 10% ABV beer. It does have a little bit of alcohol in the taste, but first flavor that I can pick up is definitely that leather. The leather, fresh type of leather, really shines through along with the smoke, and the smoke is maybe it's like peat smoked malt. Yeah, definitely that's like a woodiness too. Along with that, you get a decent amount of dark fruit as well. Wow, it has a really nice aftertaste actually. But you get some dark fruit as well, some raisins, some figs, and it's also got a slight nuttiness to it. I think, just a slight. It's not much though. But the head is just really creamy looking, tan head. Almost slightly brown. That's just nice. It's unlike any beer I've had before. It reminds me of a little bit of a smoked beer, just with a more yeasty component. It's slightly yeasty as well. Like you get in some Belgian beers, it's got sort of that yeasty component. Even though the alcohol is slightly present in here, it's actually very drinkable. And I know this sounds strange, but it sort of reminds me a little bit of a body wine combined with a smoked beer with like a Belgian yeast strain, which is quite unique. It is very well tasting. I also get some roasted malt, definitely. Not as much as in an imperial stout. More of like, sort of like in the Harvest and Old Ale. The Old Dub, it had a roasted component too, along with the dark fruit. It's sort of like that, but then mixed with that body wine type of dark fruity notes and Belgian type of yeast and smoke, and that's very, very different and complex beer. But it's really good. It's a definite recommendation for me. But I hope you can find it, because I know Hair the Dog is pretty difficult to come by because it's such a small brewery out of Portland, Oregon, in the United States. And still I can get it here in Denmark. That is just pretty awesome. We have some very good beer importing companies. But rating-wise for the Hair the Dog Adam, it's getting a 93. I mean, this is just really, really good. I think if you're not into big beers, this might not be for you, especially if you're not too into big beers that are very different. Because this is very different. It is very big. It would be for you if you're into smoked beers like me, and also if you want to try something unique. This is what I would call a unique beer. I wouldn't say I've never ever tasted anything like it. It is very good. It was quite expensive though. I think I paid 60 kronas for this small bottle, which is what, $10? Yeah, around $10 I paid for one small bottle like this. But that's also because Denmark is crazy and expensive compared to other countries. But that is for this beer review, guys. Remember to check out my other beer reviews and comment, subscribe, let me know what the Hair of the Dog. Adam, let me know what you think of it if you've had it. And as always, cheers, guys, and I will see you in another beer review.